I had just stepped out of the bathroom when this guy zeroed in on me. Out of nowhere, he clamped his hand over my mouth and tried to drag me away. I fought back desperately, clutching at my dress, terrified of what might happen to me. He forced me to the parking lot and carjacked someone's vehicle. Once we got in, I realized this guy couldn't even work the gear shift or figure out how to turn on the windshield wipers. As far as criminals go, I was embarrassed for him. Then he made me drive instead, going on about how he was used to driving luxury cars with automatic transmission. Whatever. I was still shaking from the shock, driving erratically, which ironically had my kidnapper screaming in terror from the passenger seat. Talk about a coward. Eventually, he told me to pull over and warned me to keep my hands where he could see them while he got out to take a leak, leaving me alone in the car. When he came back, he actually apologized for being so rough earlier and asked if I'd do him a favor, pretend to be his girlfriend while visiting his parents. For some bizarre reason, I agreed. I was curious about him now. Despite kidnapping me, he hadn't actually hurt me. And weirdly enough, I found myself intrigued by playing this role. When we arrived at his parents' house, he stared at his childhood home for a long moment. I could see the confusion and anxiety written all over his face. He rang the doorbell, but his father just glanced at us and walked away. His mother stood in the doorway, looking completely lost, as if she didn't even recognize her own son. We all sat at the table in dead silence. Turns out he'd just gotten out after 5 years in prison. He'd been lying to his parents about having a big house and a beautiful girlfriend, but they'd seen right through his act. When his mother asked if he wanted some chocolate, that was the final straw. He was allergic to chocolate and his own mother had forgotten. He stormed out, taking me with him. We ended up at a motel. He wanted to take a bath and I decided to join him. Maybe because our experiences were somehow similar. We were both lonely souls craving someone's attention. When I walked into the bathroom, he was shy like a little boy. I could feel him holding himself back. We didn't do anything, just sat in the bathtub looking at each other. Later, lying in bed, he kept his distance. I reached for his hand, hinting he could make a move if he wanted. He just turned around, kissed me once, and then curled up in my arms and fell asleep. I knew something was weighing heavily on his heart.